So today we're looking at practice probe 7EE3. First question says, on Monday, Chuck had $171.25 in his bank account. On Tuesday, he withdrew $65.50 from his account. So 171 is what he's already got in there. To withdraw means he's taking money out. So you could use a subtract there, or you also have the option of adding a negative. 65.50. From there, deposit $297.75 on Wednesday. That's a positive thing. If you will look in your pink foldable about translating words to math, it will tell you that to withdraw is a subtraction and to deposit is a plus. So looking at that, I'm going to first put both of my positives together. So 171.25 plus 297.75. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 and 2 is 3 plus 7 is 10 again. 1 and 1 is 2 plus 7 is 9. 7 and 9 is 16, and 1 and 1 and 2 is 4. From there, I need to subtract 65.50. Zero minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5 does not work. I have to regroup here. So 9 becomes 8, and 0 becomes 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. 6 minus 6 is 0, and 4 minus nothing is 4. Looking over here at my answer choices, 403.50 is my correct choice. Question 2 says, what is the correct order of operations for solving this problem? So if you think about your please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, looking at this particular expression, we've got add and we've got multiply are our only two operations. Multiply is higher on the totem pole than add, so we're going to multiply 8 by 1/2, and then we're going to add that to 5. And I see that here. Add 5 and 8 is not what we do first. Multiply 5 times 8, it's not between the 5 and the 8, so that's crazy. Divide, there's not even a divide in the problem. So correct answer there was multiply 8 by 1/2, and then add that to 5. So in this next question, it says the table below shows the area of the 4 largest countries in the world. Russia has 6 million plus, Canada has 3 million plus, China has 3 million plus, and United States has 3 million plus. Which of the following is closest to the total area in square miles of the 4 countries altogether? What I did was I rounded this to about 6.6 million. And I rounded this to 3.9 million. And I rounded this to 3.6 million. And I rounded this to 3.5 million. And then I added those together. 6 and 6 is 12, plus 9 is 21, plus 5 is 6. Two plus 6 is 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 3 is 17. So I'm looking for something that suggests 17.6 million or thereabouts. So looking at my choices here, I've got 15 million, 16 million, 17.5 million, or 20 million. So correct answer choice here would be C, 17.5 million. Ruben, question 4, earns $4 an hour as a cashier and $5.50 an hour as a waiter. If he works 5 days per week, how much does he earn? If he works 4 days a week as a cashier, 3 hours a day as a waiter. So let's look. 4 hours a day as a cashier, $4 an hour as a cashier. 5 days a week. So 4 hours times the $4 an hour that he gets paid, and he does this for 5 days. Then $5.50 as a waiter per hour, and he waits tables 3 hours. So that will be 3 hours times the $5.50 per hour, and he does that 5 days per week. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 5 will be 80. 3 times 5 I know is 15, times $5.50. Okay, so this right here has a value of $82.50. Then I need to add 80 and $82.50, and I get $162.50. So the correct answer choice there is C. Last question, question 5. Which fraction represents 0.625, 625 thousandths? 625 thousandths. Put it over 1,000. Now we got to simplify. I see that they've got a common factor of 5, so I'm going to simplify both of these by 5. I know I'm going to have 200 on the bottom. 625 divided by 5 is 125. I see again, I still have the common factor of 5. So I'm going to divide by 5 again. And 200 divided by 5, see, 125 divided by 5 is 25. And then 200 divided by 5 is 40, I think. Yeah, I'm right. I can see that, again, I can take out a common factor of 5. So 25 divided by 5 is 5, and 40 divided by 5 is 8. Now, 5 and 8, this is prime, this is not. It has factors of 2 times 2 times 2, or 4 times 2, or 2 times 4. But it does not have any factors in common with 5. So in simplest form, my answer is 5/8. Let's see. Question 6. Heather sees a piece of fabric at the store that is 4.5 feet long, but she only needs 3/4 of this length. What is the length of fabric that she needs? 3/4 of this length. And it's talking specifically of 4 1/2. Hopefully you see this of, and you remember from the pink foldable translating words to math, that 4 1/2 of means to multiply 3/4. Change this into improper fraction. If you will look back at one of the very first foldables we did, this year was on fractions operations. This turns into 9/2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus the 1 is 9. 9/2 times 3/4. Top times top is 27, and bottom times bottom is 8. Now, to turn it back into a mixed number, 27 goes inside the house, 8 goes in the outhouse. That will work 3 times. And I have 3 left over, so that is my numerator. 8 is still my denominator, so I'm looking for 3 3/8. And that is all we have for today for 7EE3 Practice Probe. Thanks for listening.